Buddy, this is Andy. I'm gonna be playing Star Fox Assault. That was a GameCube game that came out in the early 2000s. I've never played it. Uh, I've played Super Nintendo titles, Star Fox, Star Fox 2, mostly Star Fox. I played N64, Star Fox N64, and uh, I think I beat that on every different level. I found all the different secrets. Probably played it through I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 20 or more times. Um, you know, life got in the way, kind of got out of gaming for a while. But I always wanted to play this game, and um, I'm gonna see how it goes. So I've heard that it's pretty similar to the Star Fox 64, just like 10 years apart. It's got similar characters, and I've heard the graphics are a little underwhelming. So let's see how that goes. Um, start, I've got a really generic controller that I configured. It's got it's basically got your analog configuration, got all the buttons configured kind of like a GameCube controller, and it's actually kind of broken. I think these are weight bearing. They're not really functional electronic pieces, or maybe they are. But this one's loose. It still works. I'll see how it goes. And I've also got a Blue Yeti mic, so that's something I kind of had tabled for a little while. Let's get started here. All right, Star Fox Assault, new single mode. Um, and I am going to Starcade. Is the character I had before. I'll just use that. Okay, so beginning, I'm gonna do bronze level. Um, it's been a while since I've done a flight simulator, but I don't know. I'll probably spare the intro. So yeah, you've probably seen the intro, so I'll skip that. I watched it earlier. In fact, when I was trying to record, I goofed up and um,
Well, Hux, looks like we're not too
well,
late.
General Pepper looks pretty old. He's clearly aged. It's a little more accurate than the original game, though, because I mean, the original game, every character's kind of ambiguous with their age, and here it's like you can tell if you're a general, you're probably pretty old, right? Okay. Okay. So, all right. Slippy's clearly already screwing up. Where is he? Oh, that's like the beginning of the SNES game, Star Fox, the first one. I remember him being in trouble then, so I feel like maybe there's a lot of the same storyline. Falco. And Peppy's old because he was, he flew with Fox's dad. And then you've got Crystal. It's interesting. Kind of a funny name, Crystal, not Candy. Kind of the same kind of thought right there. Um, Makes me wonder if there's any kind of story between Fox and Crystal. She's a fox, and on the attractive side there. They didn't have that in the last story. And it looks like she's pretty good, so you have to wonder, like, is she more capable than Fox? Oh, okay, got it in here. Ah, okay. So you can flip. Okay. Practice that a little bit. Okay, Slippy, you are slipping up, man. I'm gonna try to keep my cursing down because I know there's kids watching out there. Trust me, I can let loose, but I prefer not to online. Okay, so this isn't overly challenging. I'm actually pretty happy with my. I have a Dell Inspiron computer, touchscreen, 17.5 inch, but I'm using my 80-inch Costco TV. Can't go wrong Costco. I've got it hooked with HDMI. I also had I had a video setting up a game office. And I was using a 42-inch TV, and I bought a TV recorder output device, but it was like some cheap Chinese thing. I can go into that later, but it really was giving me a lot of trouble. So I just went back to just use my computer, PC gaming here. I have I've got a Wii, but it is just oh wait, let me try spinning. I've got a Wii, which is backward compatible, but then I'd have to buy this game, and I'd have to get all the peripheral devices, and which I actually already have, but it's just a pain to set up consoles, and they suck so much power. And because I'm so busy, I just gave up and decided to go with the PC. That way, everything's like right there. But yeah, that's just me. Some people have more time. Like I'm a big AVGN fan, and I think those guys do that professionally. They may not be rich, but to do this professionally is pretty cool. So they probably have more time to mess around with the concepts. So I've got kind of a library of my own that I've collected over the years, and I can go through that later, but I won't be this video. Also, this part's kind of cool. They're going through the atmosphere. You don't see that in sci-fi a lot. Typically, they just kind of go into the atmosphere like in Star Wars. You just see them kind of. It's almost like they're leaving the driveway, which is not realistic at all, but it's pretty standard with sci-fi. So that's kind of cool. Okay, so we got our like little jungle plant area. The graphics are very PlayStation color palette's better. It's brighter and better than N64, but it's not really blowing me away here. I never had a GameCube. I had a friend that did, but that was like I'll date myself here. That was like college, and I was working a lot, and I just didn't. That's always the story. You work a lot, and then you end up not doing stuff you enjoy. So I didn't really get a lot of gaming systems outside of public school. And I remember one of the most fun things to do in the world was just like play games and talk to your friends, right? So this is kind of my excuse to play and record it. But but yeah, so now I'm getting to play this, which that's kind of cool. I like that deep. I like that deep little valley there. Okay, so still getting used to the controls a little bit here. It's not terribly difficult. Oh, okay, I got a bomb. So I'm honestly just doing fine, just using my dual blaster, and then I've got the R-wing has the you can lock on and just fire like plasma balls bursts, and that's pretty easy. Yeah, that helps. So if you get too overwhelmed, you can do a spin. This total. I mean, it's like the map is different, but you've got character placement that's really similar to Star Fox 64. Oh gosh, man, that was sloppy. People give Star Fox a hard time. It's pretty fun. It really is. Like this is, it's not hardest game. It's linear. It's not like what I have trouble with is puzzle games like Zelda. I rarely beat those games anymore. I think Crystal. She's a little foxy, isn't she? I don't know, pun fox, but I'm kind of curious now to see what the story is in this game. But puzzle games like Zelda, it's so time consuming, and I honestly like this. Something like this is easier if you have like a full time capacity and you've got a job. And okay, so you got Okani, who's apparently Andross's like son or grandson or something. He's like skinny and puny looking, whereas Andross was all buff. And he has a high pitched annoying voice. Maybe it's like Mario Brothers where Koopa has like all the kids. Maybe Okani's like his son. I don't know. Okay. So I am going to I'm going to destroy this guy. I played it before. The dialogue's really bad.
Analysis complete. Bring it up on the monitor.
Okay. Alright, so whenever you see his hand, there's like a charger crystal, and you just shoot it. There it is. And then, oh, I missed the button. Doggone it. Alright, missed it. Okay, so, yeah, there we go. See, it's like super easy once you get the hang of it. When I first played this, I was like, figuring out the controls. Oh, yeah, dodge it. I couldn't figure out how to spin, which is like really sad. Look, I just figured out there's like a power bar on the side, which I didn't realize before. So I got killed 3 times when I was calibrating my controller, and that time it was super easy. So it's a little easier once you play it. Only true error. It's like Game of Thrones. Oh, it's his uncle. Okay.
What? Reinforcements?
Reinforcements. I don't have to play this part though.
That doesn't look friendly.
No, it doesn't.
No.
So is Peppy flying with us, or is he back at no, he must be back at base.
Probably. There's no time to hesitate. Return fire.
The army designs are kind of interesting. Gotta take his wings out. Oh yeah, and the rings are what, power-ups? I gotta say, I really do enjoy these like graphical maps. It almost makes me want to look around and just, oh jeez, I can't figure out this plasma thing. Okay, I'm trying to do that. Is he dead or no? Probably not. I got him bombs. I thought I had some bombs. So like Star Fox is always, the franchise is always easier when you've already played it. I'm not familiar with like what's going to happen here, so. I'm getting cramped up here. Okay, so. Yeah, killed it. Awesome. Okay, so that's the first stage. Not a bad game. I definitely kind of enjoyed it. I don't know if I'm gonna play through the whole game, but it was pretty fun. I don't know. What do y'all think?
Wait, what's that?